this is Pauline, and this is another video audio discussion for my social ethics class. And this one is concerning human action, whether or not we are free or determined, as in predetermined. So, determinism is interesting in that it works by using cause and effect and the natural laws of physics in the universe to explain how events are predetermined or determined to happen no matter what we do. While the belief of determinism makes sense in that it takes the constraints of the universe and natural law and therefore directly affects human free will, I believe there is room for a little bit of both free will and determinism. I think that determinism leaves no room for responsibility for our actions. If all of our actions are predetermined to happen that way anyway because of the natural laws that govern govern us. It seems that when tackling this issue, people directly go towards a religious viewpoint and a religious stance on the issue and argue that God has given us the gift of free will, but at the same time, He knows all and knows the plan for our lives. So, in a way, we have free will, but we are predetermined, which I think that's where the dilemma is because how can there be both, right? Just to touch on that a little, I think that God has given us our own mind and free will to make decisions for ourselves, and that He knows the consequences or the effects of what will happen with each choice we make. So we have free will to make those decisions, which obviously we all know may not always necessarily be the right decisions. And at the same time, God knows our future because He knows which decisions we'll ultimately make. I think that He knows what will happen, but He gives us the free will to choose which one. And He knows what will happen if we choose A or if we choose B or if we choose C. So God, therefore, doesn't control us, but He does control the laws of nature and physics and therefore can affect what options we have and what decisions we make. Now, going back to sort of a strict philosophical view, I think that the reference to God and free will and the relationship that people put between the two is much like determinism and free will. Our minds are definitely separate from other entities in the universe, and therefore, I believe outside of natural law, because we can develop our own desires and wants and make a conscious decision to act on them, really, no matter what natural law says. However, at the same time, we're still guided, and there's still those constraints and limitations that natural law gives us. The way that I kind of think of it is if you were in a box and you've got free will, so you want to get out of the box, and you make this conscious decision and this plan to kick all the corners of the box or, punch it or something to try to get out of the box. But the box is like natural law. Too bad, sorry for you, you're going to be in the box. But you're still allowed to make that effort to try and escape and get out of the box. So, in conclusion, this is a hard one because I think that some people want to think that everything is predetermined, kind of like the butterfly effect. That was a really good movie. It kind of sort of reminds me of this issue. But I think most people want to think that they're free to make their own decisions and free to guide their own paths in their lives. So I kind of wish it was just half and half. But in the end, if we possess free will to act on our desires, then we are most definitely responsible for what we do. And that's it. Thanks. Bye.